Hello New Zealand, thanks for joining us for our weekend weather update and the outlook for next week. And we've got a big high rolling in and the timing is perfect for the weekend, although there might still be a couple of lingering showers on Saturday and a bit of a breezy, cooler south to southwest wind. And this is why. The incoming high out near Australia, the outgoing low over the top of the Chatham Islands that's been with us for about 5 days now, finally moving away, but there is definitely a cooler south to southwest wind right across the country. That'll make for sunnier spells for some regions, but there are still a few showers that are moving up the coastlines, both western and eastern sides. So Saturday looks like this. You can see those little showers dotting the western side and a few of them coming around the eastern sides as well, clipping areas like Banks Peninsula that stick out a little bit further, and other areas look fairly dry though in those eastern regions. It's a little bit windy because we're on the outer edges of this high. So the squash zone is out here and that's where it is a little bit windier on Saturday. By Sunday though, things are fairly calm. The high very near to New Zealand, just off to the northwest. The winds are fairly light, still a bit of a southerly breeze around the North Island, but in the south it starts to turn a little more westerly and maybe even turning northwest later on and warming up a little bit after what might be a bit of a cold morning on both Saturday and Sunday mornings, to be honest with you. And then we get to Monday and the high is in charge of the North Island. There still could be a lingering shower in some coastal extremes, but really most places are dry. And in the South Island, you've definitely got that nor'wester now building, and that will produce a little bit of patchy rain or showers over on the west coast. We get to Tuesday of next week, and we've got another big Tasman Sea low. Although, to begin with on Tuesday, it's not bad. There'll be a little bit of cloud activity around the north, and that'll produce a few showers. And in the South Island, you've got showers turning to rain, and that will spill over a little bit into those eastern areas. It is warm, or at least warm for this time of the year. It should be frost-free, although there could be a couple of frosts, I guess, if the winds are light enough. Although we do have a northerly coming through, so I would expect next week to warm back up again. And then we get to Wednesday of next week and there is a big low out in the Tasman. It's deepening further. Another high behind that and a low behind that. So you start to see the new weather pattern that we're going into as we head in towards September and spring officially is a real variety of lows and highs now, not just the same old westerly day after day or a track of highs to the north of us. So this is going to produce a lot more variety. At this stage, it looks like it's going to produce warmer than average weather, but it could easily turn to a big southerly. So we've got to be prepared for that at any point in time. But as you can see, the middle of next week, it looks fairly mild and wet. And that's all from me. Have a great weekend. I'll see you again on Monday.